The Iranian Navy commander says that the Islamic Republic and several countries, including Persian Gulf states, plan to form a naval alliance in the near future. Rear Admiral Shahram Irani said that the states that take part in the alliance include the UAE, Bahrain, Qatar, Iraq, Pakistan, and Saudi Arabia. He did not give more details about a plan, but he said that countries in the region have realized today that cooperation would bring regional peace and security. Iran has recently been trying to mend its strained ties with several Persian Gulf Arab states. The UAE resumed former relations with Iran last year, and in March, Saudi Arabia and Iran ended 7 years of ruptured ties under a China-mediated deal. Now from Toronto, I'm joined by Faraz Al-Najm. He's the manager of the Canadian Defenders for Human Rights. Good to have you with us, Faraz. So Iran has been talking about this for long years, since the previous administrations, two administrations before this, with the Hormuz Peace Initiative proposed by Iran. And now finally, after all these years and Iran pushing for this, we see that this is going to happen. It's about to happen, like I said in the intro, that regional countries are getting together and trying to help protect their security in this region. Let's have your thoughts on that.
Yes. I mean, this is a good opportunity and it's a very important development as the countries are slowly getting away from the U.S. and the hegemonic power and the instructions of the U.S. And they're moving towards building an alliance that's a regional alliance and an internal affairs. This is internal affairs because these are all regional countries in one region. The U.S. has no right to interfere in their region, but they are interfering and they're trying to build an alliance all the way from the West inside West Asia, Middle East. So now some of these nations have woken up and seen that the Islamic Republic of Iran is a government of stability, a government of unity, and is calling for unity for all these years, you know, and it was a truthful call. You know, they have supported all the countries in the region to fight off the terrorists, you know, the invasions of the Western hegemonic powers, such as in Iraq, such as in Syria, different places. And now it's shaping up towards a unified regional power. Hopefully that these countries will, you know, slowly really kind of push away from the U.S. and work to unite inside the region and make sure they protect the waters, you know, protect any Navy ships coming in, naval ships coming inside the region, making sure that trade lines are clean, make sure that, you know, there's no drug trafficking, any other violations happening in the region. And the more coordination they have together, the more they share the intelligence together, and the more they work harder together, I think this will bring very good outcome for the region, and it will show the Zionist regime, it will show you know, anything that's imported into the area, because obviously the Zionist regime has been planted by the UK and the US, and it's not looking good for them as well. The Zionists are losing grip. We can see that on their borders. They're surrounded in Syria. You know, there's a force that's against them. In Lebanon, there's a force on the borders against them. In Gaza, there's resistance there on that region as well. And then we see also now today, even there was an attack from Egypt. Right. You know, from within against the Zionist regime. So their borders are all working against them. And for us, I think for the regional countries that are fighting and the resistance axis, I think they're getting more alliances and more people on their side, because they've shown also their steadfastness, you know, their strength. And I think people, you know, in general, move and incline towards strength, you know. Right. And they see that the Islamic Republic of Iran has really some real strength and sovereignty that they've been gained for over 40 years, right?
Okay, thank you so much for that. Faraz Al-Najm in Toronto.